There are kingfishers in many parts of the world, but the Tanga'eo lives only on Mangaia. Mangaia is the southernmost island of the Cook Islands and is the second largest after Rarotonga. Geologists estimate the island is at least 18 million years old. It has a central volcanic plateau, and like many of the southern Cook Islands, it is surrounded by a high ring of cliffs made of fossil coral up to 60 meters high. This fossil coral is known locally as the Makatea. The Tanga'eo has greenish-blue plumage with a narrow yellowish-orange headband above the eye, and a wide dull yellowish-orange collar which extends further across the breast on females. The underparts are white and the strong black bill is straight and dagger-shaped, perfect for dealing with animal prey.
Te Tanga'eo tōna kara e au wika te teatea ari te aka manu rau te manu e Tanga'eo te kara i tōna kara e au wika e te tea.
Tanga'eo, cut off the Tanga'eo is blue and white. The wings are blue, the body is white.
Tākui mara manurunga te manu Tanga'eo e toru o na kara e hauwika tea e te ringaringa.
Te manu e Tanga'eo me te tai a maanga manu arai ai te arauki tōna ai te anga te kara e kara tūkeke ai me te matie makara tea e te waia tūru. Tākura ki kite ai i runga te manu Tanga'eo matie auwika tō runga i tapere rau i araroa ki iaia e tea ia muri makara. Nare te reo tākui ki te mai anō runga i te manu Tanga'eo.
The color is, the feather is blue and white. And the size of the Tanga'eo is like small.
The Tanga'eo has its own call from which it gets its local name. Tanga'eo typically repeat their call 3 to 5 times in succession. In a pair, the birds will call one after the other.
Tōrātou a aue ka oro atangi atu te rei tōrātou ngō. A te rau e Tanga'eo.
Tanga'eo, Tanga'eo.
Tanga'eo, Tanga'eo. Tanga'eo, Tanga'eo. Tanga'eo, Tanga'eo.
The Tanga'eo have been found to occupy 3 types of forest habitat. These being coastal Barringtonia, an indigenous mixed forest on the Makatea, and the secondary forest in the interior of the island.
Mga manu. Ki te au tire rā manu i te tainga eri ko ia Winton runga te tūraka. Takunga e ki te nau nei rātou, ka ki te au i te kāinga i roto i te enua ana rātou roto i te whāraka.
Pera katoa e kite ana te manu i te kāinga. Tōna ngā ino anga i roto e te au tumuraka upe e.
Despite the name Kingfisher, the bird rarely hunts fish but eats live prey such as skinks and insects. Prey is taken at all levels of the forest, whether it be from the ground to mid-story to the upper canopy level and in mid-air.
Pera katoa tāna manga e kai ana te manu i te waiatira.
Tā rātou manga e kai ere nei te insect, te au manga e karikiriki. Tārato kaiana e moko.
The Tanga'eo eats insects, for example, lizard.
And what does the Tanga'eo eat? He eats the lizard.
At the start of the breeding season, pairs and sometimes trios of Tanga'eo begin to look for a nesting site. The Tanga'eo are territorial birds and will vigorously defend their territory, especially when near the nest. The Tanga'eo lays one egg a year in small holes made in rotten trees such as the coconut, Barringtonia, Albizia and Hernandia tree. The small nest entrance hole is followed by a short tunnel and a large nesting chamber. Nest excavation, incubation and feeding of the chicks is undertaken by all the adults in the pair or in some cases the trio. Eggs are laid from November to January and the incubation period typically lasts for 21 to 23 days. Surveys conducted in 1992 by the Cook Islands Natural Heritage and a team of volunteers from the Ornithological Society of New Zealand indicated numbers were between 250 and 450. And at least 60% of the population consisted of members that were in pairs or trios.
So they don't.
This suggested the population at this time had the potential to maintain itself. Forest fragmentation and habitat loss through the grazing of goats may however pose some threats to the future of the Tanga'eo. Destruction of the Tanga'eo habitat at a large scale could also be a concern. Some forested areas within Mangaia are currently being cleared in an initiative to grow and export fruit and vegetable crops. However, the current scale of the project should not impact the Tanga'eo population significantly. Pigs and rodents also contribute towards the effects of reduced forest regeneration and diversity, which can be noticed across all forest types found on Mangaia. However, the extent of these impacts are also of little concern to the viability of the Tanga'eo at present. The minor bird is thought to be a significant factor in limiting Tanga'eo numbers. Minor birds compete with the Tanga'eo for food and have been observed to harass breeding Tanga'eo, causing nest failure. In the year 2000, Alan and Tuaine Tuara established a youth group called the Tanga'eo Rangers. This conservation group consisted of 25 children between the ages of 3 to 15. The Tanga'eo Rangers mainly focused on awareness-raising programs which included projects around protecting Mangaia's environment and biodiversity.
The Tanga'eo Rangers was established in 2001 because we saw a need to help motivate the community through the children to take care of their environment. Stop throwing their waste around wherever, on the roadside and bottles and cans, and through that we hope to educate them to be more conscious of their waste disposal methods, and at the same time use the program with kids as an awareness program for the whole community.
According to local residents, the Tanga'eo population seem to be increasing as they are now seen around residential areas such as Ivirua, Tamarua and the sub-district of Aramoku. Tanga'eo numbers are also more commonly seen and heard along the coastline of Mangaia and within Mangaia's inland interior.
Well, I would say from what I heard last, it's pretty healthy, about 600 or so. and they think that's a healthy population, and it probably would not go anywhere much more beyond that or much more under that.
Continued conservation efforts are encouraged to maintain healthy numbers. If conservation efforts are successful, ecotourism opportunities for Mangaia may increase.
I think what's required now is the awareness program. Mainly, the most important, I think, is the awareness that this is a unique bird. It's endemic to Mangaia, and it's the way you can say look after, or not look after, but take care of the environment is to leave them alone, and that's about it. Just let them be and leave them as they are, rather than try and improve something that probably would never work anyway in their natural environment, because they've been doing this for a long time, like as they are today, so they know how to cope.
As a part of a management plan to help preserve the Tanga'eo, it was agreed by the Mangaian Island Council and Te Aronga Mana in 2014 that the whole of Mangaia was to be established as a sanctuary for the bird.
The sanctuary is actually, it's a habitat. Because the bird is actually island throughout the entire island, so there's no point of limiting a particular area for its existence, because it's living everywhere from the coast right into the inland of the island. So it was only raised because we didn't think that the area should be restricted for the observation and also for the monitoring of the Tanga'eo.
No regulations or written agreements have been adopted for the Tanga'eo, as it was agreed their population number was stable and did not require any formal management protocols. Further conservation efforts include keeping household rubbish out of the forest, prevent deforestation, especially the Albizia Barringtonia trees and South Seas Schelenitzia, in which the Tanga'eo are commonly found. Ongoing research is critical to aid the management of the Tanga'eo population, to ensure this endemic bird is preserved for many more years to come.